Good afternoon, everyone. This is Nadia Subrati coming to you live from Queens, New York from createwealthwithnadia.com. So today we're going to talk about if the keto diet is right for you, right? It might not be for everyone, but I know that it's perfect for me because I've struggled with metabolic syndrome, polycystic ovarian syndrome, which had to do with my genetics and high levels of blood sugar circulating in my bloodstream, right? But, I've been struggling with this since I was 20 years old, guys. I am 45 years old now. And back then, I went to see many doctors, and they couldn't find out what the problem was. And the problem was that the follicles in my ovaries was not maturing, so lack of ovulation, which was caused by polycystic ovarian syndrome and metabolic syndrome, right? So for many years, I actually been going, for many years, I didn't find out about this until 2008. But for many, many years, I've been spending a lot of money on doctors, ultrasounds, sonograms. And back then, I didn't have health insurance. Now I do, right? But back then, every time I would go see the doctor, they would run all these tests. And it was a lot of money, right, guys? But I didn't know what was causing these issues. And it was lack of ovulation. Since I was 20 years old, I always had like abdominal fat that was difficult to burn. Even though my body is very skinny and I'm very skinny and all that stuff, I always had this belly, right? And it was really hard fat. It wasn't like the brown fat that burns really fast and that's softer. It was hard fat that was caused by high triglycerides circulating in my bloodstream. And high triglycerides, right? It's plaque buildup in your bloodstream. And, a lot of this happens because of the way you're eating, your diet, all this stuff. In my case, it's not like that. In my case, it's genetics. So I've always eaten a healthy diet, right, guys? So let's talk about the keto diet. So back in 2008, I was diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome, right? And that's because the follicles wasn't maturing. And when the follicles are not maturing and your body's starting to ovulate, but it's not, the egg doesn't break out of the follicles, then this is hormones, right? So your body is lacking those type of hormones. A lot of people don't really understand metabolic syndrome and polycystic ovarian disease, but it comes hand in hand. And what causes this is insulin resistance, right? High levels of blood sugar circulating in your bloodstream, right, guys? And this can happen two ways: genetics and having a sedentary lifestyle, sitting down, watching TV, not doing anything, not exercising, right? But in my case, it was totally different. My case had to do with genetics because my family on both of my parents' side, they have type 2 diabetes, right? So they have this abdominal obesity, and it doesn't matter what they do, they can't get rid of the belly. And my family have tried many different types of diet, but I don't think they've tried the keto. Anyway, I think I'm the first one that's been on the keto, but I've been on and off the keto since 2008, right, guys? Sorry about my hair. I went running outside. I got soaked in the rain. But anyway, guys, the keto diet is good and it can help you prevent a lot of diseases. And this is what we're going to be talking about today, about diseases and how the keto diet can help you. Aside from losing weight, it can help with a lot of different diseases, right? So let's talk about a little bit about a keto diet. In the past, I don't know how many years, the keto diet has been around for a long time, but it hasn't really become a trend in the past few years. A lot of celebrities are using it because they want to lose weight fast, right? And I've been on it, guys, on and off since 2008, but, I'm really serious about it now. But anyway, back when I started the keto diet, okay, I went to see my doctor, and they did an ultrasound, and they found a bunch of cysts on both ovaries, right? And it was causing a lot of problems. I was losing my hair. I was breaking out in pimples all over my body. Like, I was constantly in a state of depression. I lost all motivation. I was constantly depressed, constantly crying. Didn't know what was going on. Had gastro problems in my stomach because, guys, when you're eating food, right, that has sugar, carbs, bread, rice, flour, white sugar, any kind of sugar, period, even from fruits, right, it causes candidas to grow in your intestines. A lot of people are struggling with this. A lot of people don't know what's causing this. And a lot of people are allergic to gluten, right? And they continue to eat it. Yet they're having digestive problems. They're having problems like going to the bathroom, constipation. I know all of this because I've been there. I've been there. And I was at that point, you know, back in 2008, I was like, what's happening to me? Right? And it was all because of what I was eating, what I was putting into my body. But when I went on a keto diet back in 2008, for that first month, my body started back ovulating. Yeah, and I wasn't ovulating for like, I don't know, guys. I was like extreme menstrual cramp, brain fogginess, constantly depressed, constantly going through depression, and I didn't know what was going on with me, right? And it had to do with to do with what I was eating. The more foods that I ate that had sugar, the worse my symptoms would be. And when you're insulin resistant, you're gonna have back fat,